Once you have obtained eBay top-rated power seller status, and you are consistently selling products on your eBay store, one method of maximizing your business potential is to repeat the business model with additional eBay user IDs. Now some of you might ask why you would repeat the process with a brand new eBay user ID when you have just spent all this time building your first user ID up to top-rated power seller status. There are a few answers to that question. First of all, starting with a brand new eBay user ID allows you to branch out into new markets that you have not yet established yourself within. For example, having a top-rated power seller account might help you establish a relationship with a supplier that you didn't have access to earlier. But you don't just want to list products from a new supplier on your previous top-rated power seller account. Because what if that supplier doesn't follow through with what they said they would do? What if they don't ship products to your customers? Or what if they ship your customers low quality or broken goods? You can see that adding products from just one new supplier could really ruin your reputation and destroy all the hard work that you put into creating your first top-rated seller account. This is why creating a new eBay user ID and repeating the previous business model can be a great testing ground for a new supplier. Another benefit to repeating the business model with an additional eBay user ID is to target specific niche audiences and drive traffic to external websites. For example, if you had one eBay user ID which is selling a variety of products, let's say that that user ID is selling electronics and garden decor and home appliances. Well, the niche audiences for those three markets is vastly different. So maybe you create two additional user IDs and you split your products up between them. So one seller user ID is selling electronics, another user ID is selling home appliances, and the last seller user ID is selling your garden decor. This way, all of the buyers and people purchasing from the electronics store are obviously interested in electronics, while all the ones that are purchasing from the home appliance or garden decor store are more likely interested in those types of products. This allows you to target specific audiences, and it allows you to send more specific promotions related to your stores and have more specific sales related to your products. And finally, the last reason that repeating the business model with a new user ID is a good move is because of the mentality buyers get when they're purchasing from extremely large sellers. A lot of buyers on eBay have purchased from extremely large stores on eBay in the past. And if you've ever had the opportunity of purchasing from an extremely large store, perhaps one from China or perhaps one that's corporate owned, you'll know that the experience as a buyer is much less personal than buying from a smaller business. This buyer mentality can oftentimes lead buyers to purchase from eBay users that have less feedback than others. I don't mean extremely low feedback scores, but a lot of times a buyer will purchase from an eBay seller that has between 500 and 5,000 feedback before they purchase from a seller who has 100,000 feedback. For all these reasons, when you arrive at this point, you might want to consider creating a new user ID and repeating the business model. The good news is that additional user IDs that you create will be much easier to build to top-rated power seller status once you've already done it before.